Hello, everyone. So it is being reported here by Sahara reporters that the IGP, the Inspector General of Police, Egbetokun, told Tinubu that Sowore cannot be caged by DSS. They are still holding this passport, according to the fact that they say that Sowore said that Tinubu is a criminal, and they went to court. They charged Sowore to court. They've even amended the charges, or was it they amend the charges they amended, I mean the law they amended. In short, long and short story of it, when these people just sit down, bunch of people who are sort of like what was it with charlatans? I think that's the word I'm looking for. Bunch of charlatans who are using state machineries to go after people. If somebody says Tinubu is a criminal, and and is that why the whole resources of the state should be wasted on non-issue? If Tinubu feels that he's not a criminal, then let him go and do a civil case saying that he's not a criminal and prove that he's not a criminal. For somebody that had to forfeit $460,000 over a drug-related matter, what does that make you? Really? But anyway, they said the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has reportedly told Bola Tinubu that human rights activist and former presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore cannot be caged by the Secret Police Department of State Services. This comes amid an amended stalking case. Okay, it's a case that was amended, filed by the DSS against Sowore, who is accused of calling Tinubu a criminal. A senior government official told Sahara reporters that Egbetokun informed informed Tinubu that Showore's passport is still being retained, preventing him from leaving Nigeria. In short, there was a time that Showore's passport was retained for almost 5 years. He was in custody. He was arrested and in prison for almost how many years? It's almost like almost to a daily thing every time and whatever. I just don't know why these people don't learn. It's almost like this if Sowore deliberately baits them and they fall into the trap and they go on to do all those, the things that they keep doing. IGP told Tinubu that the DSS can't catch Sowore. He told them that his passport is tied down, the government still said. Last Monday, Sahara reporters reported that Justice Mohammed Umar of the Federal High Court in Abuja has struck out Meta Platforms Inc. and S-Corp as defendant in the amended cyber stalking filed by the DSS against Sowore. For those who don't know, I think it was on social media, either I think both on Facebook and X, that Sowore wrote in that Tinubu was a criminal. Something about Tinubu had gone to France and said that corruption was down, and then Sowore said this criminal, blah 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 blah. If I can remember, did he even say, oh, Tinubu is he said this criminal? So that means Tinubu believes that even he himself is a criminal. That's why you're taking it all that this criminal. Literally, we have people that insult us every day. I have people who call me criminal every day. People who say, oh, she has stolen money, she's going to steal money. Every day, sure, they send them to come and be on my camp and be talking and this. Is that what I'm going to... I know say I don't be criminal. I didn't steal money. I didn't do whatever. Yes, and if you want to go about it, I don't have any issues. Yeah, people should take people on. Go and do a civil case. Go and do a civil case. Why are you using the state resources, security agents that should be out there fighting terrorists, arresting terrorists, and getting them out of the way, protecting citizens? That's what you're using to go after a citizen who called you a criminal. The court's decision followed an application by DSS counsel Akinlolu Kehinde-San, who will do the two foreign technology companies from the charge during Showore's rearrangement on Monday. In a brief ruling, Justice Umar formally removed S-Corp, owners of social media platform X, formerly Twitter, Meta Platforms Inc., parent company of Facebook, from the proceeding. Sowore was rearranged on a 2-count amended charge alleging defamation of Egbetokun said defamation of Tinubu. So anything can defame Tinubu. Tinubu himself have not defamed himself. Somebody that will steal somebody's picture and call it his own. Somebody that will say that he went to a school and then they found out that the time he went to, or he left the school has not even started. Somebody that will say that, oh, he finished your so and so university. They will go there and then they will see it was a female that had that same name that was there. Somebody that they have reported that he had to forfeit $460,000 is someone that they say they are defaming. Tinubu himself already defamed himself. There's no how anybody that is going to go on and defame Tinubu. The amended charge filed on December 5, 2025 accuses him of cyber stalking under Cyber Crimes Prohibition Prevention (ETC) Amended Act 2024. The charge marked FHCABJCR 484/2025 and signed by Kehinde on behalf of the federal government alleges that Sowore knowingly posted message on his verified X and Facebook account describing Tinubu as a criminal, and a statement the prosecution claims was false and capable of inciting public disorder. Tinubu forfeiting $460 did not incite public disorder. Tinubu claiming carry another person's picture, put in a documentary. He didn't say that's my picture. He went along with it. They put it up. Did not incite people. Tinubu with his forged Chicago certificate did not incite anybody. Tinubu saying that he went to a school and finished a school when the school did not even start at that, did not incite anybody. It is Sowore coming to say that Tinubu is a criminal that is going to incite anybody. According to count one, Sowore allegedly posted the message on his X handle at Yele Sowore on or about August 25, 2025 with intent to cause public disorder in violation of Section 241B and Section 242A, B, and C of the amended cybercrime. Well, it is that intent, they will have to go and prove it. Count 2 relates to a similar post allegedly made on his official Facebook page on the same date, which prosecution also claims constituted cyber stalking under the same provision of the law. Sowore pleaded not guilty to both charges. The court also directed the DSS to provide him with all prosecution materials, including evidence and a list of witnesses. So the witnesses are the ones that are read the tweet or what, to ensure he can properly prepare for his ongoing cyber stalking trial. The order followed a strong objection raised by Sowore's lead counsel Abubakar Marshal, who argued that the provision of proof of evidence and particulars of witnesses is sacrosanct, fundamental, and mandatory under the law. Marshall maintained that the denial of these documents grossly violates the defendant's constitutional right to fair hearing, and undermines due process. The lawyer insisted that Sowore cannot be compelled to proceed to trial without being properly served in line with legal requirements. In a brief but firm ruling, Justice Umar agreed with the defense, stressing that the compliance with due process is not optional, meaning it is mandatory. The judge noted that the prosecution must obey the law, regardless of the nature of the witnesses it intends to call. Even if you are calling a spirit as a witness, you must follow the law, Justice Umar remarked, drawing laughter in the courtroom. On Thursday, January 22, 2026, the adjourned date, there was a mild drama at the Federal High Court, Abuja, when the courtroom burst into laughter during the playback of a video. Even me, I have to laugh. During the playback of a video of Tinubu's speech made on August 26, 2025, during his state visit to Brazil. Let me just stop here, Jerry. Thank you so much for watching.